What's up everybody, Subaru has just revealed the 2024 Crosstrek at the Chicago Auto Show today, and as you can see, this third generation builds upon the new Impreza that debuted last fall. Of course, in addition to the more rugged styling, it also gets an impressive 8.7 inches of ground clearance while still having a lower step-in height than basically all the actual SUVs that have similar off-road capability. Inside, it gets some unique accents and more rugged upholstery in addition to the new tech. Every trim except the base model now gets the 11.6-inch touchscreen that's been used in other Subaru models for a few years now, and it now also has wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. The base model gets two 8-inch screens instead, and the space inside seems pretty similar to the last generation, with still an impressive amount of back seat space for something this small. Me being 5'9", I fit back there totally fine. And in an equally impressive feat here, it still has 54.7 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded down. Another nice touch is that dual zone climate control is now standard too. Powertrain wise, it's carryover here for the United States and ditches the interesting e-Boxer hybrid setup that debuted in the Japanese version a few months ago. The 2-liter naturally aspirated Boxer 4 still does 152 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque, and the 2.5-liter Boxer 4 does 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque still. The trim structure carries over too, with the base and premium trims getting that 2-liter and the sport and limited trims getting the 2.5-liter. It appears that the plug-in hybrid version from the last generation hasn't made the transition here to the new generation, at least not yet. We'll have to wait and see if maybe they add it later, but as of now, there was no mention, no sign of it or anything like that. Driving wise, it gets standard active torque vectoring and a version of the Subaru's dual pinion electronic power steering rack, which they say will provide a more direct and natural steering feel and greater responsiveness compared to the old Crosstrek. It also has 10% higher torsional rigidity, stronger welding techniques, and additional structural adhesive for improved dynamic performance, a smoother ride, and quieter cabin. As far as safety tech goes, it gets the newest version of Subaru's EyeSight driver assistance system, but the blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, and reverse automatic braking are still extra cost options. One thing that doesn't cost extra though is the car itself. Subaru impressively managed to keep the price the same as the 2023 model, starting at just $24,995 before destination. The last interesting thing is that some Crosstreks will now be built in the US. The 2.5-liter models will now be built in Indiana instead of Japan, which Subaru says will help keep up with demand and get them to buyers faster. Interestingly though, those ones, the Sport and the Limited, won't be arriving until this summer. Meanwhile, the 2-liter base and premium trims that are still built in Japan will be arriving first this spring. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on the 2024 Crosstrek in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to keep these videos coming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.